Welcome back to Vault 88, everyone. It's your sexy overseer, Mr. Strontium here. Mm-hmm. Today, we're going to continue our build. Now, I've gone ahead and done most of the rooms. I haven't decorated, but I just figured watching me fiddle around with the pieces over and over again for potentially 3 hours worth of time would not have been good entertainment. So we're just going to skip ahead, as they say. So, I'll show you a quick tour of what we've done. So, like I said, nothing has been decorated. This will be like a rec room. And then down here is where the bathrooms are going to be. And thanks to our hero, ElvenBlossom, and her mod, we now have bathroom stalls, and this is very exciting. Hopefully we'll get to play with those today. And then down the hall here, you can look into what will be the barber shop. And then here is the dormitory, and I had to uninstall a mod, so apparently one of the beds was not like the other and it did not belong, so we'll deal with that at some point. So let's go to the atrium, because that's where our big problem is. If you haven't noticed, the atrium is this foreboding dark hole from which there is no escape, so we should probably try to light up our atrium, and to that purpose I have erected a scaffold. Now this would be the easiest way to do this, I think.
So damn hungry.
Now, because our handy little vault conduits will only snap to the furthest down portion of the wall for the atrium end caps, I don't want a big cable running down the wall at a funny angle, drawing attention to itself. So what we've done is outside of here, using the rug glitch, we've brought the wire through the wall, and I've actually rigged up a power system that goes all the way to the reactor core. And I'm having trouble with this roof piece, so I've just got it there for right now until I feel like doing something with it. And this little cable system also powers our two barrier walls to keep out raiders and riffraff. And who paid for the wall? China. That's who paid for the wall. It's a huge wall. It's a fantastic wall. It's such a huge wall that we had to build two of them. So nothing's getting through that wall. And as you can see, those are from Covenant. And I'm trying to remember which mod that came with. I want to say Settlement Supplies Expanded, but I could be wrong. So anyway, back to what we were discussing. So we've got our power going into the atrium. So up here we have these funny little round parts on the ceiling, and when you attach the conduits to it, it doesn't look too bad. So the more mods you load, the longer that takes. Alright, so we can get rid of this. Our business outside the vault is done. Alright. The other reason I like using scaffold for this is with the railings, it's you can like back up without looking and not have to worry about falling to your death or, you know, breaking a leg. So let's get our electricals out. Now, for the life of me, I have no idea what mod these particular conduits come from, but I really like the way they look. So we're going to back all the way into the railing. So in theory, all I'll have to do is move from side to side. And we should be able to do this quickly. And I'm not going to worry about them, you know, lining up perfectly. That'll just take too long. We've run into something. Alright.
This is delicious.
And is that one going to go up there? Oh well, who cares? And just for the sake of symmetry, I personally like symmetry, and building a lot of your scrappy, junky wasteland buildings, you don't really want to use symmetry because it just looks weird, but in a vault, it's a whole nother story. I know, this is just really exciting. Oh hell, and we still got 4 or 5 of these to go.
This is delicious.
And for the sake of time, I'm only going to rig up the side that actually has electricity running through it. Ah, screw off. So I did some experimenting with the lights in the Atrium, as you can see from down there.
Gotta love the vault.
And I don't know if it's just me, but a lot of the lights that came with the new DLC don't really provide a whole lot of light. That could cause a fire. That's better. So what was I saying? Oh yes. So a lot of the lights just don't work right. They cast weird shadows, and they don't illuminate furniture, and especially with the vault pieces, the linoleum floors look really bizarre. So I tried using those, and it was really to no effect. So I'll show you what does work, as far as I know. So we've got these flat panel, stick out of the wall type walls, lights, and it creates a, good shine down the wall. But as far as like lighting a room, you do not want to just use these. It'll create a weird contrasted shadow look. And then I've also got a big one up here at the top. But as far as lighting the actual ceiling, I'm using these lights that are from the Wasteland Workshop DLC. Yeah, I'm so used to mods now. So I'm not going to worry about getting them perfectly. See, they cast a pretty good light. You don't have those dark cave-like ceilings like you're in the Bat Cave or something. Not that that's a bad thing. I'm sure there's some Batman fans out there watching, and I really don't want to piss them off. Really don't want to piss off Christian Bale. He'll kill me. Alright, so already that looks 100 times better. Now it's like we're in a hospital, which isn't necessarily a good thing. So, because these walls angle the way they do, you can't really get a wall sconce to attach. But for some reason, on the support junctions, they will hold a light. So, and again, this will be time consuming, who knows. This is definitely not going to be the most exciting video I've made, considering I haven't made many. Go figure. I'll use the old Minecraft trick of just going in a line and doing the same thing over and over again. Alright. So we'll place a couple more lights and then I'll do the rest later because this is just going to be boring as hell. We'll go ahead and light the lower area of the atrium, because I've specifically been holding off on that, and it's really been driving me crazy how dark it is down there. Alright, so as far as the vault lights go, my favorite is the one that looks like a ceiling vent, because install one real quick. Has a good cast to it. Whereas if we use this one, see the floor? It gets these weird highlights in it. It just doesn't look good. And then I think there's another ceiling mounted one that does the same thing. That one not so much, though this thing is finicky because it likes to glitch through things. I like it though because it looks like the lights from the vaults in the third Fallout game. Let's see. We have the big fluorescent light. And it has a moderate brightness to it. Let's get rid of this one so we can actually see it. So it's kind of a soft light. I use it for bigger rooms just because of how large it is. Then we have this bizarre thing that doesn't work right, and it's a terrible light. Don't use this light. It sucks ass. Don't use it. Alright, so, and yes, I am aware that every time I don't know what to say and we start a new section, I go, alright, so just leave me alone and watch the video. Alright, that looks good. Now you can also use these in stairwells.
Great of the Overseer to give us breaks like this, huh?
See, because they look like vents, they're not as noticeable as the other lights. And personally, I like that too, because you start spamming a room with lights, it
This
just
is
looks weird.
delicious.
Alright, so earlier I told you I'd gone ahead and fleshed out most of the rooms. I haven't lit this room yet because it's going to depend on where we put our plants, because this is going to be the hydroponics room. Don't get excited just because I said hydroponics. It's going to be fruits and vegetables, mostly fruits and vegetables. Maybe a little purple sticky punch. I just realized probably most people watching this are too young to remember Biodome. Sorry everyone. Sorry. Just forget I brought up Polly Shore maybe. Everything will be fine. Oh yeah, I'm also using a mod that gives me vault security armor that can't see it. And honestly, you can just get regular armor from any other vault, but I've got a mod that gives me armor specifically for Vault 88, and I guess it's kind of cool. There's a crate near the entrance of the vault that respawns the equipment over and over again. Now, this is going to be interesting, trying to figure out how to get light down here into the main area. I'm not actually sure how we're going to do that. This will be our cafeteria, which
Free
Just
soda.
go ahead and do this.
Gotta
get it
love the
over with.
vault. This is delicious.
Okay, we won't put too much fuss into it. And I am the nicest overseer ever, as you can see, because I didn't screw with the cola at all. I just put lots and lots of caffeine in it. And that's why my vault is the most productive vault in the system.
It's great of the overseer to give us breaks like this, huh?
Now, that's not nearly as annoying as the male version of the idiot savant laugh. I still think it's kind of offensive, but you know, whatever. And since we're so close to the wall, we'll go have a look at the wall. So this is actually just a regular terminal, as you can see where it says DFEP up there. That's Decorations Furniture Expansion Pack. And I just placed it on the ground and then used a concrete pillar to lift it up and glitch it into the wall, and boom, you have a wall terminal. So with this being the magnetic lock, it actually looks like it controls it, when in reality this works like a normal door. So I also have the mod for locksmith where I can lock doors, so nothing's getting through there. And once we get through rug glitching and moving things around and we're done with this area, this will be the large warehouse type area where we'll keep all of our vault supplies. So this will be the kitchen. So I think Dr. Von Braun would be proud of us. For those of you who didn't know, the character of Stanislav Braun from Fallout 3 is based on a real Dr. Braun who was a Nazi physicist during World War II. And after the war, the United States government basically borrowed him because of his extensive research into rocket propulsion systems. And you know, through the 50s and 60s, the United States government used that Nazi bastard to put us on the moon. So, nice little historical Easter egg that they worked into the game. Those fucking Nazis, they're always up to something. Alright, so it's going to be a little dark in the middle of the vault, it seems.
Gotta love the vault.
Alright, so not bad. I thought that'd take about 20 minutes, and it did. So, what else are we going to do today? Guess we could light the commissary. Now this is going to be like a little grocery store. So again with ElvenBlossom's mod, I don't know why it's always so hard to say ElvenBlossom, but she gives us some really good looking stores. From what I can tell, they're the ones you see in the rotating loading screen that they got from Skyrim. So this will be a grocery store, so we'll just go with see what the general trader looks like. I've got quite a few different stores. I think this is from Better Vendors. I'm not sure. Alright, so here's what she gives us.
It's great of the overseer to give us breaks.
See,
like
this
huh?
costs 150 bottle caps. That's just a regular store. I think we want food and drink. Clothing,
Free soda?
no. Weapons.
Gotta love the vault.
Don't want to sell weapons. We do not want our vault citizens armed. That threatens me as the overseer. Only the security officials are allowed to have weapons in the vault. I guess we will go with that one. So where are we going to put it? So I bet those baskets weren't in the way. You know what? Screw it. We'll rug glitch it. Damn near anything can be fixed with the rug glitch. We'll use our new nice vault mats. These are so cool. I love that because they come in pieces, you can actually weave them together and hide the fact that you're rug glitching so you don't have to get rid of your rugs afterward. Oh, I see some things are not susceptible to the rug glitch. Let's try one more thing. If this doesn't do it, then it's not going to. Nope, no rug glitch for this. Oh well. Still make it work. There.
It's great of the overseer to give us breaks.
Alright, that's acceptable. So this room is going to be full of like small grocery items like sugar bombs or whatever that you would buy with those handy vault coupons that I mentioned in a previous video. What kind of shelves do we want? You know what? If we're going to use shelves, let's use the warehouse shelves because they actually snap. Let's see. Yeah, that's pretty. That's nice. I like that.
This is delicious.
Also, something I do like about these vault pieces is pretty much every one of them has some kind of tile floor, which makes lining up items really easy. I can't say enough how much I
Gotta
love
love
this
the
mod.
mod.
This is a fantastic mod. We'll be using it quite a bit. Come on now, don't be stubborn. I love how in this game something will snap over the top of something else as opposed to just snapping next to it. Alright, but looking at where the lines are on the floor, boom.
It's great of the overseer to give
Here.
us breaks like this, huh?
See, that's a little too cockeyed looking.
Free soda?
Cocked like a pistol.
I love the vault.
Alright. This is definitely going to be a bitch to decorate, and I'm not going to put you all through that ordeal. Let's just put a couple of shelves inside of here, make it a little more like a grocery store. You know, kind of like the depot in Vault 81, except bigger. I screw that up?
Yeah!
Oh. I swear, this game has no depth perception. That looks like it's almost neck and neck, and then you come all the way around, and it's a whole shelf's length. But there, so now we have that. And that'll go to the storeroom, so presumably when they run out of shit, they'll just go get more shit from down there where we keep the shit. So let's see if there's anything interesting here. Yeah, one of these is a pallet of fertilizer. That's concrete. And we will be using it in our hydroponics lab. And then this also comes with these cardboard boxes, which we can just kind of spam around. You know, it's hard times. Not every shelf has food on it. That's what you get for voting for whichever political party you have grievances with. That's right, screw those guys.
Free soda? Gotta love the vault.
Alright, so already we kind of looks like the lost and found. We can improve that. We also have these pallets, which is really sweet. So that's enough playing around with the warehouse shelves. Let's go over to the decorations and furniture expansion, and we should have some, maybe one or two things we can use to spruce up our grocery store. Kitchen and dining. Yeah, I know the whole thing with Fallout is like, haha, their technology is so much bigger than ours, but is this espresso machine really necessary? Does it really have to be this big?
This is delicious.
Lots of boxes, broken computers. Oh, I love this thing, the microfilm reader. More terminals, even more terminals. Just got terminals out the wazoo. Let's see, exterior. Here's where we keep all of our construction stuff. And radioactive barrels. You know, no grocery store is complete without a big barrel of radioactive waste. Here we go. Let's see. Yeah, busted ass shopping cart. You know what? Let's see here. Haunted box. You know, because this place is so small, I couldn't imagine needing more than 3 shopping carts at one time. Let's see. Yeah, we can fit one more.
Free soda? Gotta love the vault.
You know what? Let's do something crazy. Let's see if this will work. Again, we can use the grid on the floor to line this up.
Free soda? Gotta love the vault.
Sometimes if you look straight down with an item, it'll go closer than it would actually go otherwise, but this is not one of those times. Alright, that looks good. That looks good. Can we get these any closer? That's a big old no right there. Oh, fuck it. I said 3 carts. I meant 3 carts. A lot of empty boxes. None of this is really grocery store material. Yeah, got some little hand baskets too if you just come in to get a thing of potato crisp or some sugar bombs. Wonder what sugar bombs would actually taste like, especially after 200 years. I bet they taste like shit. I'd probably make drugs out of them too. Alright. Let's look at the props here. Because he just updated this mod today. Oh, could have sworn there was more food in here. That's weird. It's not under anything that we've been through. That's odd. I remember there being food earlier. Maybe I'm just hungry. Alright, so if that's the case, then we're definitely not going to do any more decorating in here. But basically, here's our commissary. And it looks like most of the shit you would find in an actual vault, because in Fallout 4, vaults really don't have anything to offer. So I know, last part of the video, this will be fun. We'll do the clinic. Let's get some lights in here. And this is actually from the Better Stores mod, and the doctor will actually stand here looking out the window, and you just walk up to him and ask him to fix you. Oh, it's always funny. Alright, and just like you saw in the tour I did, these will be the surgical bays, and I don't know what we'll do over here. I want to have as many vault dwellers as possible, so we'll probably spam one corner with beds.
It's great of the overseer to give us breaks like this, huh?
Some sweet looking vault end tables. Oh goodness, that's a lot of tables. Did I miss something? Don't tell me it's under miscellaneous furniture. Well, that makes perfect sense. It's only a table. Why would it be under tables? Here's our bathroom stalls I was bragging on earlier. And there they are. I love these. This is actually a piece of vault furniture that made the changeover from Fallout 3. Alright, that looks cozy. And what's sweet about the gurneys are that it actually counts as a bed. So you'll actually find people sleeping on these things. It's kind of creepy. Alright, I think what we need now is a desk for our good doctor. You know what? This doctor is so fucking good, he needs 2 desks. I mean, damn, he is so good. Yeah, doctor. Alright, now let's trek all the way to the end of the menu to get to the vault furniture on this tab. So, how is everybody today? If you've made it this far, you're a real trooper, because I know I'm not very peppy tonight. It's a little after midnight, and I really wanted to work on the vault, but I didn't want to leave you guys out of it. Here we are. So we'll just put that right here, and go ahead and screw around with a wheelchair too, because nothing says hospital like a wheelchair. Oh, the doctor does not feel good. Somebody get the chest paddles. Here, we'll put one outside so that everybody knows, hey, this is where people go to die. This is where the last time you see old people is. Alright. What else we got? It's not really much room for a waiting area. I guess we could put one out here. Let's put a magazine rack. It's always fun. And a good way to spread bacteria and disease. Alright, so this is looking pretty good. Trying to remember what all I put in the medical bays. See, I know we need a sink. I've noticed with most sinks, even the ones that come in mods, it's really hard to get them any lower than right here. Which I guess is fine. It just seems kind of high on the wall. Let's see what else we got. Yeah, that looks medicine-y. Yes, that's a word. Don't look it up. You don't have to look it up. Medicine-y is a word. Again, using the lines on the floor, you can get these pretty well lined up. Especially since I think with this, yeah, once you place this, you can't move it. You have to scrap it, so that's fine. So that's everything there. Alright, let's go through the long, arduous task of traveling through the decorations. Oh, and as you can see, I have no idea which mod it is, but my vault decorations do not appear, so we're just doing without. Because frankly, mods are outpacing Bethesda at every turn anyway, so you don't really have to worry about it. While we're here, we need a mirror. Just a little run down the hall. There, that looks nice. I just thought there needed to be something there, so I put like a really small bathroom. Alright. Of course, another white noise propaganda speaker. Need those everywhere. Don't need a chalkboard. Do need a cigarette vending machine. Man, if they put this next to your bed, you are like really sick. Like, you shouldn't even be in the same room as this person. And then if they put the lights on top of it, oh god, they're like about to die. Yeah, because safety is everyone's responsibility. You know, and this isn't just a safety thing. Like, you can also like take these off into a supply closet and do whippets. So, you know, as many fire extinguishers as possible. It's now the safest fucking vault on Earth. Alright, let's put this in the corner. Nobody puts oxygen tank in the corner. Shut up. And obviously I'm not going to leave this shit here. I'm just going through the menu and grabbing everything we need instead of like, take 3 minutes to place an item, take 3 minutes to find the next item, back and forth, back and forth. We'll just go ahead and get everything we need. That trash can. This is how you know you have too many mods. Well, once we get to the end here, I'd say we'll call this a wrap. I'm pretty sure I've bored you all to death. And anyone who's made it to the end here, well done. You deserve a medal, but I have none to give you. So, come on. All these cars. Again, I appreciate the variety, but we don't really need that many shades of car. Now, let's see. ElvenBlossom was also kind enough to give us these gigantic scanners, which are just fucking sweet looking. I'm going to go ahead and throw that one in here just so I don't have to worry about it later. And the Decorations Furniture Expansion Pack has also brought these along. So yeah, this is basically a clinic. Maybe if I hadn't screwed around so long in the Atrium, we could have done more. But, such is life. So, where am I? I can't do the spinny, like, goodbye thing unless I can see myself. There we go. Alright, initiate spinny goodbye thing. Alright, everyone, so that's going to do it for us today. I look forward to next time. Probably what's going to happen is as soon as I finish recording this, I'm just going to start the next episode, because I've been having a lot of fun, and I hope you have too. I doubt it. Honestly, this is probably the most boring episode I've made, but I got to learn how to do these things properly, I guess. So, I want everybody to have a good one, and I will see you in the next video. Please remember to like, comment, subscribe, all those things I'm supposed to say at the end of a video. And, most importantly, follow me on Twitter. I'm mostly on Twitter. Alright, everybody. Quit looking at my boobs and have a good day. Bye-bye.